Knowing the number of sig figs in scientific notation. That's going to be our focus for this video. So the question is asking us, how many sig figs does the following example have? So first thing first, we have to keep a few things in mind. When we are trying to figure out how many sig figs a number written in scientific notation has, we can ignore the multiplier. Over here to the right side is the multiplier, so we just ignore it. We focus only on the coefficient part. Therefore, in this example, our coefficient is telling us that we have a total of 3 significant figures. Everything that is inside the circle is considered a non-zero digit. And non-zero digits always count as significant figures. All right, here's another practice example. Okay, so again, we ignore the multiplier, we focus on the coefficient, and our coefficient is telling us that we have a total of 3 significant figures. Zeros in between non-zero digits count as significant figures. They are also called middle zeros because they're in the middle, right? This example is in the middle of 1 and 7. All right, another example to work with. So our coefficient is telling us that this number is good to 4 significant figures. Trailing zeros, which are this ones here, that have a decimal will count as significant figures if there's a decimal present. In this occasion, there is a decimal present, so therefore it makes our number have 4 significant figures. If this decimal wasn't here, then this number would only be good to 1 significant figure. This is a good way to remind yourself of how to tell. If the trailer has the line, or meaning in this example, the decimal, then it passes the inspection. So what does that mean? So for example, if you get a trailer to get it inspected, if it doesn't have any lines in the back, then it's not going to pass the inspection. And that's the same way here. If it doesn't have any decimal, then these zeros are not going to be counted as significant figures. All right, another example to work with. In this example, you have a total of 3 significant figures. This is also considered a trailing zero.